Hi, Scott Van Zen here from Scott Van Zen Guitar School with another lick talk. I wanted to talk a little bit about playing through chords, and I'm just going to give you a quick little trick on how to just start learning how to do that. Now, of course, I want to say I go way in depth in this on the programs on my guitar school. It's scottvanzenguitarschool.com. You get a free lesson there. Check it out. If it's for you, sign up. It's like almost 400 videos of different programs up there. And if you want to take private lessons from me, you can email me at scottvanzen@svzgs.com. and then we can get you set up with that. We get very specific with that. So anyway, what I was doing there in the beginning is I was playing through some chords. And I'm going to show you this using, playing with our basic scale that we use, the A. Our blues, basic blues scale or minor pentatonic, second pattern. And what I want to do is add a major third. I'm just going to show you a riff for that. So on your 5th fret G string, you're going to hammer on or pick, whatever you want to do, to the 6th fret. And that's going to be the major third of A. So I just want you to learn that. All right. So the next one we're going to do is for the D chord. And we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go from the 6th fret to the 7th fret on the B string. And then we're going to play the 7th fret on the G string. And then for E, what we're going to do is we're going to go from the 5th fret. This is just like the A, but one string down. 5th fret to the 6th fret on the D string. And those are the three for like a blues. So for a blues riff, you might go, and I'll get you another close-up shot here in a second. So if we play the pentatonic scale, we can represent an A. Let's say you got an A chord. We get rid of that delay. A bit of funky. We don't need all that right there, right now. So if I went, so I'm just playing notes that are in the pentatonic scale, and I'm ending on that riff, 6th fret G string, 5th fret to the 6th fret, because that's representing that major A. So having that ending, it gives you a little bit of that vibe. All right, so then when we go to the D, that's on the B string. This chord, like that. So it's like if we went. Went to go to the D. See how that shifted to the chord? Because you're playing notes that are in that chord, all right? And then we want to do the other one, which is the E chord. So that's here. So if we were playing that, it'd be like A to D, A to D. So I'm just using the scale and then those three moves to get to those chords. So you can mess around with those now. Those are located all over the guitar. And when I play, I'm always focusing on chords when I'm playing solo. So whatever the chord is, if it's a minor add 9, I look for that 9 in the chord. If it's a major 6th, I look for those chords or those notes that are in the chord. And if you're playing through these kind of changes, you're going to want to focus on that for the melody, because the melodies are usually wider than the scale is. This scale is so well known. We hear this everywhere. You know, that's why I try to show you guys how to spin it a little and get outside of that box, you know, play more horizontal. Always be pushing for new moves, because you're going to end up with better improvisation, and you're going to stand far out from the crowd the more you experiment with that stuff. So melody is very important. So what I was saying is, like, these pentatonic or this major third is everywhere. So it's 3 places in that A, you know. And then if I went to D, it's in and E is you know, they're all located everywhere, all in every key, no matter what you're up against. So this is just an introduction to that. This stuff is, you know, you take arpeggios and then you learn how to spin them, and you practice them everywhere, and that's the real key. So that's a little trick for you to mess around with. Go on Google, find a 12-bar blues that's A, D, and G, and each time it gets to those chords, see if you can't start landing on that. You'll be surprised how quick it comes together, where you got some really cool stuff. All right, man. Thanks for listening to another Lick Talk, and remember to get a hold of me at scottvanzinguitarschool.com for you know, if you want to check out my stuff, and email me scottvanzin@svzgs.com for one-on-one lessons. All right, guys. Thank you. See you next time.